celebrate fairs like textile in Germany
Okay. Yeah.
every year. It's a very good market for them.
This market is growing up a lot. So coming here is a big opportunity.
Yeah, sure.
I think that we discover this market by this kind of BSM. It helps a lot in spreading that.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, exactly. please.
So this is the second time that the EPCH is organizing this Indian Handicraft Fire Sellers Meet here in Copenhagen. We at the embassy had the pleasure of working with Mr. Verma and Mr. Tyagi last year in November as well. And the EPCH, which is short for Export Promotion Council for Handicrafts, is basically a non-profit organization whose objective is to promote the export of Indian artifacts to the rest of the world. And apart from organizing this IHGF fair in Delhi in April and October, they actually arrange 30 similar fairs worldwide, which provide a unique opportunity for exporters from India to meet with buyers, in this case Denmark, and to make business in a way that otherwise would be much more difficult.
His Excellency, on behalf of the Export Promotion Council for Handicraft, I would like to welcome, and the participant, I would like to welcome of this event. We received the complete support from your end, and this is our second event here. Last time event went very well. Almost more than 110 buyers visited and placed the orders and developed the contact there. So this buyer seller event is not meant for only the on the spot order. It's a contact development spot where you can exchange the samples and you can develop your business. Normally this is a process everywhere in very participation or exhibition is going. EPCH is having almost 10,000 members, and we have almost $4 billion export from India to all worldwide. USA is the major part, almost 36% there, and 32% is the Europe. Scandinavian is not much, but it's almost I think 300 crore rupees in the export to Denmark. And such type of event we are placing almost all part of the world. 35 events we are organizing worldwide, where we are creating our handicraft awareness to the buyers. And after creation awareness, we are organizing a in-house in India. There is an exhibition that is known as Indian Handicraft and Gift Fair, Delhi Fair. It's a worldwide, you can say, largest fair. It has been recognized as in the Limca Book of Records, world largest handicraft exhibitions at one place. 3,200 companies from all over India, they are displaying a very wide variety. This is only 25 exhibitors here. 3,200 exhibitors are there, and more than 7,000 overseas buyers. They are coming there directly to that exhibition, placing orders, and some of the exhibitors are here. Those are also the part of our event. So, first of all, thank you for your support, and I think with the support of the embassy, we will have in next 2 days, we will have the good response, particularly the back-end embassy part. Mr. Ashok, Shivani, and the Councillor Mr. John, I think we received the full support from embassy. I'm thankful for you for this coming, sparing your valuable time. And today the morning, the MP, Member Parliament from the Denmark, he also was here, he visited. He was also excited to see the products here. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Verma, Mr. Tyagi, and participants in the buyer seller meet. It is our pleasure at the Indian Embassy to welcome all of you again to Copenhagen for the second buyer seller meet on handicrafts. We had organized a similar event last year, as you've explained, and I'm sure that it is because of the positive response that you got that you've been encouraged to come here again. Denmark, of course, is a small country of 5.6 million people, but it is amongst the most affluent countries in the world. There is a good amount of demand for some of the Indian products, particularly, I think, the kind of products that you are displaying. I can see in the time that I have been here that India's profile is growing steadily. For instance, very close to my house, I see a shop called Om, and the name of the shop is Om. There's another shop called Namaste, and they basically have the kind of things that you have: floor coverings, rugs, cushion covers, candle stands, etc. There are also 3 Indian restaurants within 150 yards radius of my residence. So India's profile is certainly growing, and also yoga is extremely popular.
Yes, sir.
All over Denmark there are fitness centers and gyms, and all of them practice yoga for 2 or 3 days in a week. So it is in this sort of environment that we help. India, of course, has a very rich tradition of handicraft, and there is so much variety and diversity between states and across states
Yes, sir.
that I think even in our whole lifetime we will not be able to discover. The wonderful thing about it is that we've been able to maintain the skills which have been passed down in many cases from generation to generation, and I think it is important for EPCH and also people like you that some of the very specialized skills are nurtured and not lost. India, I think, is one of the very few countries in the world which is still doing so much of intricate work by hand. I have been in China for many years, and the so-called they have shifted to industrialized manufacture of products. But I think this is one of our great specialities that we are still doing a lot of very detailed work, and this is something which is greatly appreciated in Scandinavia. I think here in Denmark and in Scandinavia, people appreciate sustainable products, products which are made from organic
Yes.
material or natural material like say cotton, jute, wood, etc. I would urge you all to continue to look at the market in Denmark and other countries. And I'm sure even though the market is a little small, it will pay good dividends. I would also suggest that EPCH and some of you individually try and have some kind of tie-up with Danish designers.
Sir.
Denmark and Scandinavia is a leader in design. You may have heard from the 50s and the 60s that they would design the most beautiful furniture and they made a mark for that, but they continue to be a leader in design. And if you can combine Danish design
Sure, sir.